Hi, this one will be really short, but full of things that can actually help you and improve your life. I'm not going to give you any specific tips or advice or clear ways and clear steps that you need to take in order to make your life better and level up. No, you're the one who needs to seek those answers from yourself. But I can help you with finding a way, or I can help you with finding correct questions to ask yourself. So, honestly, whenever I think about people, humans, or society in general, I realize that there's no such thing as lazy or unambitious people, only the fearful ones. Lack of self confidence, lack of self assurance, or low self esteem are the things that weight us down and keep us on our knees, unable to stand and unable to move forward. I'd like to believe that there's no lazy people because whenever I experience resistance or some kind of challenges in my life, I rather and I prefer to think of myself as somebody with enormous potential rather than somebody who lacks ambition or is lazy. I just don't want to I just don't want to identify with those qualities. They don't serve me at all. I don't want to limit myself by those names. I don't even want to say them out loud, you know? I don't want to manifest them into any physical form rather than just a thought that leaves my mind in the moment that it actually pops up there, you know? And this way of thinking is actually serving me because it gives me hope. It lifts my spirits and it helps me move forward faster. That's the whole point, you know? To keep moving, to keep growing, and to keep the momentum going. Now, just so we are on the same page and you understand what I'm talking about, I'm going to describe a condition that you might be familiar with. I find it to be something that we all find ourselves in at some point in our lives, but I would like to, explain it for everyone so we know what we're talking about and how the process looks like. At first, everybody has ambitions and dreams, right? As children, there's no such thing as kid without any imagination, without any dreams, without the desire to find out how much they can achieve and the enthusiasm of learning new things. However, over time, because of society conditioning, because of your family, because of school, whatever it is, your inner beliefs convince you that you can't do it, that you're worthless, and that people like you don't deserve it. And because of those thoughts, you lower your standards and suppress your desires. You pretend you don't care. And since pretending is also training, after a while you see results of that, which is almost entirely losing trust and belief in yourself. Because this way it hurts less, right? Because lazy sounds better than scared. Who wants to admit that they're scared? Nobody. But admitting that and facing that is true strength, and it can also give you a push to change something in your life. But continuing, in this theoretically comfortable, safe, nurtured reality, there's a problem. The less you act, the worse you feel. And the worse you feel, the less you act. This causes your remaining desires and self-esteem to plummet even further. And what do you do then? What do people usually tend to do in this kind of situation? Well, you begin to actively and ambitiously destroy your life by choosing a substitute goal. You seek out artificial drama because you're simply bored. You want to be everything for everyone. So you become nobody to yourself. But you still, despite everything, want more life in life. but with full ego protection, without any risks, with complete guarantee of safety and effectiveness. And the worst part is that you're conditioning yourself. You're constantly doing the thing. You're training yourself. It's not the fault of your family anymore. It's not the fault of your parents, your neighbors, your friends, society. Especially if you're an adult. You're conditioning yourself. Because every time you do something, you reinforce an existing habit. For example, the habit of low self-esteem. But if you know and if you believe that you can develop a new habit in place of the old one, you do it. For example, the habit of high self-esteem. Because belief is just a habit of thinking. So when you change the pattern of your thoughts, you change your beliefs. I'm telling you right now that if you want to change something or achieve anything in life, you need to stop protecting yourself and start engaging and practicing emotional bodybuilding. I mean to slowly, by taking small steps and under control, increase strength, endurance, and dynamics by increasing the weights. So it's the same way, it's the same pattern as going to the gym, but now you need to apply it to your mind. And next time, when you find yourself pondering and asking yourself, why don't I do what I want? The answer is you're reacting to a fear of failure. There's this nice quote that can help you out in those moments, that can keep your horizons a little bit more broader. And it goes like this: failure is a detour, not a dead-end street. Keep it in mind. Especially if you're truly ambitious and focused and dedicated to your mission, at some point you will realize that failure isn't the problem. After all, ambition is about making something smaller into something bigger. I believe you can do it. Now, you're the one who needs to believe in it as well.